haters, cultivators.
Hello.
Fuck yes. Welcome to Podcasting is Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses, the only lesbian-hosted podcast about demonic path ancestral master. I'm Roy, and hell was full, so him come back.
Hell yeah. Fucking, I'm Fallon, aka War Wushan.
Hell yeah.
And it's war mode, folks. We're
sicko
deep
mode.
in it. He's absolute sicko mode.
Full sicko mode. We did it, fam.
Yeah, we did it. Then,
a whole season.
Yeah, this is the 15th episode. Beautiful Tranquility.
Which is a hell of a name for an episode where the things that happen in this episode happen in it.
Absolutely. I will say that there is a certain tranquility in watching one particular character die.
Yeah, a little bit.
I sort of saw it cut to it a couple times, and I just felt peace, wash over my body. Yes, this is right. This is correct.
It's like when you take communion.
Or you take a real good bong rip or something.
A really good bong rip is better, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I felt watching this episode. Bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah. So I feel like we could I kind of want to just get right into it, because I think whatever, news and announcements we can make and talk about and all that shit will be more relevant afterward.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
episode 15, Beautiful Tranquility, which I started to type as Beautiful Trans, which, yeah.
All of them, yes.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, fat boy, you gotta get down off that chair.
The whole family's here. It's a podcast.
Don't put your nails on that.
Goofus.
That's not a good boy thing to do. God.
Asshole.
Anyway, we're back to the same place as last episode. Fire is still green. When corpses are still, gamers rising up.
Before it starts, though, we fucking get the title with the title of this episode, and then there's just a hard cut to just death and zombies and scary and all of that.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice juxtaposition.
You know? But yeah, we pick up right where we left off, and there's a little fella up on a rooftop playing Cuban Pete.
Still tooting away.
Still
tooting that crazy flute music. Everybody is wondering what the fuck is going on. Wen Chao is cowering beside...
voice.
Yes, squeaky voice. He's cowering beside Wen Juliu. He's like, oh, it's dark-sided stuff.
Gorgiles?
The flowy ribbon and robes man's, the fluter.
Yeah.
The flautist.
The fluteman.
The fluteman commands the Wen corpses to start running, and they attack. And we see Zhang Cheng and Lanjan looking all beat up and nervous. But
Zhang Cheng loves it. He's like, this rules.
He's a little scared at first. They're like, it cuts to that shot of them, and they're like, oh shit, what's going on?
He's still kind of into it, though.
Yeah. But the zombies only go for the Wens, and that's when Zhang Cheng loves it.
Yeah, that's
they completely avoid everyone not in a Wen sect robe.
Yeah.
Wen Chao commands Juliu to stop them, his core melting hand. His core melting hand is going to be able to do anything against the undead, but he's a good cultivator. He definitely goes for it.
He Naruto runs for it.
Oh, yeah.
And then, a bunch of zombies are heading towards Wen Chao to, gang up on him, and he runs, because he better.
Oh, yeah, he runs.
Yeah,
and
bitch.
Zhang Cheng, oh my god, he's loving it. He's like, these things are only killing Wens. One dude controlling all these zombies. Where the fuck did he come from, even?
Just the one man.
Sometimes
you just need one man.
You just need the one man. One fluttery, flouting man to control all of these zombs. And Lanjan is like, yeah, he's doing demultic?
Demultic?
He's doing demultivation. That's the next bad Google Translate for you. It's the demultivation sect. He's like, yeah, he's doing demonic cultivation, and he's sinister as fuck, but he seems like kind of a cool guy.
Yeah, Zhang Cheng's like, this fucking rules, dude, and then Lan Wangji's like, I guess technically, kinda?
Yeah.
Sorta?
And, Zhang Cheng is so, single-minded when it comes to the Wens. He's like,
fucking stoked to see all these kids die.
He says that thing again where he's like, well, as long as he's killing Wens, he's our ally.
Yeah.
In this situation, it plays to, Mystery Flautist Boy's advantage.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wen Chao, he's doing the backing up and running away and screaming for help.
We get a famous zombie that we do know.
We do know it. It's his old thing.
Yeah. The zombie thought we get Zombie Wang Linjiao, and she don't look good. She flat tires Wen Xiao and then bites his arm, and he's like, Wen Xiao save me, and he Naruto runs over, like, brain geniusedly bringing some zombies with in the process. They, like, follow him.
He's so single-minded.
Yeah, and so he knocks zombie Wang Lingjiao out of the way, and then she does, like, an exorcist scary 180-degree head spin.
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Nothing is of any use. Fucking the flute music stops as she gets up.
And the zombies stop.
And the mystery flautist floats his way down from the rooftop. One thing, I wish he was T-posing. That would have been it.
He's walking on birds that are flying.
Yeah, just like little self-made steps.
I'm walking on birdies.
I'm walking on ravens. Whoa!
But, like, I mean, I think we can cut the crap, because we know who this is. We know who the fuck it is. With this cute new dude.
Oh, yeah, Wen Xiao shouts at him, like, asking who the hell he is, and he stops and fondles some demonic energy, and he's like, oh, so we meet again.
He came back edgy.
I told you I'd be back, bitch.
Came back Joker mode.
And Zhang Chung is over there like, oh shit, because he of course recognizes the voice.
Yeah, he knows what the fuck is up.
He's like, core melting hand.
Oh yeah.
Do you really think you can save his pathetic life from me?
And then he literally says, better make it count.
Yeah.
Better kill me in one shot.
Better do it in one shot.
And then fucking he makes like Malcolm in the Middle opening anime guy face.
Yeah.
And has like a red eye, and he goes, what a loyal dog. And
yes. His eyes are like glowing red at this point. Yeah. Like, that's how you can tell he's, capital O on capital H, his capital S shit. And
then, Wen Zhilu is a brain genius again for, like, the second time in as many minutes. He gets choked out by evil magic by Flute Boy. Yeah, and he's, like, floating in the air, and he's, like, trying to, Wei Ying is, like, he's, like, what does he ask him?
Fucking, it's like, so he's like, oh, you're such a loyal dog, and when Liu is like, well, yeah, I got a debt to repay.
Oh, yeah, and he's
Wei Wuxian is like, why do you have to do it at the expense of others? And then he starts, like choking him out with the resenicles, as I've lovingly come to refer to them to.
Like, this fucking intelligence-using ass, like, trying to justify his war crimes, as if this dude who just came down on birds is using his mans as the fucking Muppet Show is gonna be like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I didn't understand the circumstances. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm trying to remove the curse.
Oh my god. It's literally like, oh well, I did it because it was my job and my obligation. That's not an excuse!
Yeah. Like, god, like, I want so badly to know the lore behind Wen Zhilu, though, because, like, we get, like, none of it. Like, of all the villains in this arc, he's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
He still needs to be sent to The Hague. But, like, I'm so mad that we don't get more lore behind him, because, like, how the fuck do you cultivate to the point where you get such an OP skill? Like, what skill tree do you have to put points into?
What could inspire that kind of fucking dedication?
Yeah, like, what did Wen Rohan do for him? Like, I want to know. How did he get to the point where he was, like, allowed to change his name to Wen, or was, like, given the prestige or whatever, given the honor of letting that be his last name?
Yeah, I wish that had been touched on more, because I know that it was touched on slightly in the novel. I think I remember it being, like, he, like,
I know they
proved himself to the Wang clan, and they took him in and put him under their name for some reason. For reasons. I wish that it was like in Scum Villain, #She'sGetIPad, where, she did, like, side stories for some of the characters. Like, one of the, like, fucking, I guess he's, like, a retainer for, Luo Binghe, fucking Zhuji Long. He got, like, a fucking 3 extra chapters for himself.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm wondering why she couldn't do a side story for Wen Zhilu, because I think that would have been really cool to experience.
Yeah,
and Reed would have added a lot to the story, even if it was, post story, just as like a side thing.
Yeah, like, I just want to know how, like, that, because that's such a unique, like, ability, and it's such a fucking life ender for so many fucking people. Like,
it's OP as fuck.
It's OP as hell. And it's just, we just don't know. He just has it.
It's just a God-given talent. You know what it is? He has a disorder in his body that causes him to produce less lactic acid than other people, so that's why he can do it so well, and that's why he can smoke as much weed as he wants.
Because he's a tummy boy?
Because his body's not like other people. Just like Olympic famous swimmer has more medals than the entire country of India in like the entire fucking history of the Olympics. Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
Anyway, let's talk about Don Hua.
Yeah, anyway, so zombies, there are a bunch of zombies breathing evil into Wei Ying's hand.
Yeah.
And then he turns Wen Zhulu's arm into an Easter marshmallow.
Yeah, the tendrils just start twisting his body however they feel.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of do what they want, like molding him like he's made of fucking Play-Doh. It's
the worst Indian burn. Like, yeah, sick, and then
he uses more of that resentful energy to blast Wen Zhulu's golden core out of his body.
First he teleports through him.
Oh yeah,
he lifts him up psychically, teleports through him, snatches his golden core, and just shatters the shit out of it. And there's a second where it's like, it's the exact same as in the program of Madoka Magica, where like a soul gem gets demolished. So Wen Zhulu confirmed for Maguka.
Yeah, he fucking doesn't even look at him when he shatters it between his thumb and forefinger. Like it was a fucking like a glass bubble or something.
A grape.
Boop, like a grape.
We love a grape on this podcast.
We don't do surgery on grapes. We just dejack it and shatter them.
Yeah.
Just shattering a frozen grape. Yeah. That's basically what it is.
He hates it. And then he's like on the ground and his arm is like, it looks like a empty tube of toothpaste.
Oh!
It's so bad. And Wen Xiao's like, who are you? Like,
seriously, who the fuck are you?
Guess, motherfucker.
And yeah, Wei Wuxian finally comes all the way into the light and all the way into the frame for the first time this episode and smirks like he's about to like gnaw Wen Xiao's leg off. His eyes are all glowy still. And Zhang Chang and Lan Chan are like, oh shit!
Yeah, we get another Wei Ying.
Wei Ying. He like mumbles it more to himself than anything.
Yeah.
And Wei Wuxian is like, core melting hand, you really want to protect this bitch?
Doing his spooky boy voice.
Oh my god, and let me just say fucking, it's fun to note that Wei Wuxian's voice in this scene is like super, like sexy, alluring villain.
It's a sicko mode voice.
He's slippery sounding, almost. He definitely sounds super sinister. His VA did a great job. Like,
he's definitely, he's like leaning full into the I'm back and I'm goth now. Like,
I'm back, I'm goth, and I'm sexy, and I don't want people to believe that I'm a virgin.
Jesus Christ. Like, people look at Mr. Yeeling Patriarch look, as we call this hashtag fit in the fandom, and are like, oh, that's daddy.
Yeah, it's kind of horny.
It's top energy, but I'm like, no, he's still a bottom.
He's a power bottom.
He's a bottom.
He's a power bottom.
That's just how it is.
He doesn't, here's my thing, he doesn't have the mental or physical energy to top someone.
He doesn't. He would never think to do it. He doesn't know that it's a possibility. He wouldn't think of it because it wouldn't appeal to him.
Bottoms for life.
He said, Wei Wuxian said bottoms rights, and he's allowed to keep saying that no matter how he's dressing.
He is a bottom. What I have to say on that. That's what I have to say on that.
Anyway, so...
fucking,
Oh yeah, Wen Xiao's like, impossible! It's Ghost! And he, like, starts running away, and then Wei Wuxian makes, like, the most beautiful face and does a cool little spin with his flute.
Oh.
And then Zombie Girlfriend is back.
Yeah, fucking Wen Xiao is like, Wei Ying, if you ever lay a finger on me, my father will hear of it.
My dad's gonna kill you.
My dad's gonna kill you. So Wei Ying doesn't do that. He gets Wang Lingjiao's undead, huge-mouthed corpse to tear Wen Xiao apart for him.
Yeah, she just goes to town on his innards, just like what got done to her.
And Zhang Chang loves to see it.
Oh, he's so stoked
to see it.
Yeah, don't press S, though, yet, because y'all know how long people in this show live after they absolutely should be dead.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Lon Jon runs towards him, trying to cut him off. Because
he's like, enough.
He truly has done enough. But Wei Ying blocks him with a wall of resenticles and keeps a tootin'.
His soundproof torture barrier.
Her soundproof torture room. He gets the resenticles to lift Wen Chao up and impale him on what really just looks to me like the spikes from the burial mounds, honestly.
That's exactly what I put. These fucking, like, these demon energy spear things look like the rock formations in the burial mounds. And...
Makes you think.
Makes you think. ... And, Wen Chao is just, like, squirming on it and screaming and...
And it keeps, like, it cuts back and forth to, like... shots of him just
him
like
in the background
struggling on this fucking thing.
It's fucking horrifying. Like his VA is still getting paid. He is doing the most, so it's like even more horrifying.
He's getting that paycheck.
And like I counted, he's on this thing screaming and wriggling and writhing for a full discrete 66 Christian seconds.
Woo!
I hate all of it. It's so fucking like I don't know why this is so fucking horrifying to me every time I think about it. Just, like, being alive still through this situation where, like, obviously you're not going to live through it. Ugh, anyway.
Yeah, he commands the Zombs to go after Wen Zhuliu next, and
now
he gets torn apart.
Yeah.
Now you can press S. We get another shot of Wen Chao struggling on the thing.
Wang Lingzhou's on one too.
Wang Lingzhou, she is. Yeah. Before the resenticles like turn into spikes and just skewer him.
Yeah, like there's like 3 or 5 of them in his face.
Oh yeah,
and they're in like all his limbs and everything, and like
pretty graphic.
And like, okay, I guess the other 8 times I had watched this episode, I like didn't absorb it the whole way. I guess I thought that like. After the spikes went through them, they just, like, exploded them or, like, dissolved them the way anime magic does sometimes. But no, they just rip through them and, like, shred them to pieces.
Yep.
And their heads fall to the ground. I forgot about that.
Ooh, yeah, that was fun.
You definitely see their severed heads a couple of times.
That was fun. And Wei Ying does mention it later.
Yeah.
Explicitly. That's great.
You hate it.
Oh, well.
I mean, I guess you don't hate it.
But, like, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you know, press S to spit on their graves.
To spit on their graves.
Goodbye, it's a horrifying, awful death, but God, this is so fucking satisfying. Mm-hmm. Like, at the same time, you know, not to be like a horrible murder enjoyer, but like...
It's like a schadenfreude thing.
Yeah. But at the same time, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy, he deserved it.
Yeah.
So, Lon Jon comes up to Wei Ying after everything has calmed down. And...
So it's quiet, and he's mad.
Yeah.
And Wei Ying does his sicko mode voice again.
Yeah, he asks him whether Wei Ying was the one who killed all those Wens along the way, and WWX is like, yeah.
Yep.
He asks whether Wei Ying put up all those talismans, and Wei Ying is like, of course it was me.
Yes, bitch.
Yes, bitch. Lon Jon tells Wei Ying very seriously that nobody has ever cultivated the demonic path and gotten out alive. Yeah. No exceptions.
Yeah.
And that there's a price to pay, and Wei Ying is like, I can afford it.
Yep. I got that bank.
I got that bank. Whatever it costs, I can afford it, boy.
And then Lan Wangji says some stuff about like it'll like break your body and your temperament.
Yeah.
And Wei Ying says, as far as my temperament goes, what does it have to do with others? He.
Yeah.
You know?
He.
Lon Jon, doesn't he make, like, a really sad face, and then they, like...
He's constantly sad throughout this entire scene.
It's fucking awful,
and
then they yell each other's courtesy names at each other, which is a thing that they never do, because they're always calling each other by each other's given names, because that's a thing.
Yeah, and, like, Lan Wangji is like, there's some things you can't control.
Yeah.
And Wei Ying is like, that's false, actually. And then they shout at each other.
He says, oh, I got this, bro.
That's false, actually. Source, I fucking said so.
Source?
Wei Wuxian is like, don't try to fucking stop me.
Yeah, he says, this called for direct action.
Didn't the Wens deserve to die?
And then Lan Wangji, with his big sad boy eyes, says, return to Gusu with me. And do you remember that one tweet that was like, when you're so bad at expressing your feelings that your crush thinks you're trying to arrest him.
Yep. That's it.
And...
Wei Ying literally thinks that Lan Zhan is trying to arrest him. He thinks that Lan Wangji is trying to take him back to Gusu to punish him.
Yeah.
When he's literally begging to take him back to Gusu to protect him, because at this point he's one of the only people who will do so.
Yeah.
And Wei Ying responds like he's going to be incarcerated.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, so you can take me back and punish me because your Lan sect hates demonic cultivators. And,
yeah, all you Gusu people are the same.
All y'all bitches is the same.
Like, you're gonna make me meditate? You're gonna make me you're gonna take away the only mechanism of defense I have left? I don't fucking think so.
And he's swinging his flute around and there's like a big bass boost and then all the zombies drop and then Jiangsheng steps in. And he's here to fucking hype for your boy. Yeah, and the fire returns to a normal fire color, so he's like dispelled most of his resentful energy. And at this point his eyes are back to like normal gray. Yeah. And Zhangcheng, he steps up in front of Wei Ying and he like also thought Lan Wangji was trying to arrest him. Yeah, listen. He's this still is my bro. Yeah. He says this is my bro. His punishment has nothing to do with your Gusu Lan clan. And Lan Wangji's face. He makes the saddest face I have ever seen a person make, real or animated, ever in my life. He looks so fucking gutted. He is completely devastated. Absolutely devastated. His lips tremble. He's like gonna cry, and then he just turns and walks away. Very like dramatically and flowingly, which he deserves. My clinicky depressies. He is so bad at expressing himself. He's so fucking sad, dude. Sad, and he's so good. He is... Wow. Stan Lan Wangji. Stan Lan Wangji Han Guangjun. Please. My love, my angel. My love, my angle. Don't treat me like potato. Please don't treat me like potato. My next note is just ugh, and then my next note after that is just Christ. And then fucking narrator is here narrator's again. Back. I love that the narrator and Hwai Song are the only people who have ever used Zhangcheng's courtesy name. I know. Hwai Song read the script. Yeah, Hwai Song read the narrator. That's what you find out in the final episode of season 3. Wow, that's meta as fuck. He tells us that Wei Wuxian and Zhangcheng worked together after that to push back Qishan, and they just kicked a bunch of ass until they regained the Lotus Spear. Yeah, they got the Lotus Spear back for the job. Yeah. Cut to Wei Wuxian by himself, walking through the as yet abandoned Lotus Spear Palace. Yeah, it's still kind of messed up, but they're there for the recovery effort. Yeah, he's running through an audio reel of Zhang family funny / touching moments 2019. Dude, fucking. There's one part where Madame Yu's, like, memory voice is like, they're already 16 or 17 years old. She doesn't know how old her own son is. This is so sad. Like, I am 30 or 40 years old and I do not need this. Yep. And then he, like, thinks he hears Zhang Fengmian and, like, looks over his shoulder and is beautiful. Yeah, oh my gosh, he's so beautiful in this scene. He's so handsome! The yelling patriarch is so fucking handsome! He looks so good with his hair down! He does! He still has his stupid little ahoge and everything! I know, it's so curly. Like, it's such a funny juxtaposition when he's in, like, War Wuxian mode, and his hair is down, and he's still got that little boop in front of his forehead, the little boop. When he's doing war crimes, and he still has, like, a perfect spiral coming out of his head. God, he's amazing. Zhang Chang rolls up, and Wei Wuxian tells him Mom and Dad got cremated by Wen Chao and asks about their cenotaphs. Yeah. Which Zhang Chang tells him are on the mountain behind the Lotus Pier. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Zhang Yanli is hiding behind a pillar with a tray of soup, just like listening to them and trying to keep her shit together. She like takes a big breath before she goes out to say hi to him, and I lose my mind. And you know what? As far as the female characters not really getting a chance at too much characterization in this first season, that was a pretty good insight into her character. Yeah, that was a very good moment. That deep breath that she took, really, it says a lot about her. It really does. Where her strength comes from. Yeah. You know, I just think it's neat. Yeah. And then there's a shitty CGI bowl. She brings them some soup.
Yeah!
You know?
Fucking, these three have been through so much, and I'm still deeply upset about it.
Baby's childs. Anyway, so when Rohan is still on his shit, so they're kind of like talking about what to do about it, and Wei Wuxian is like, I got an idea.
He's like, I don't know what to do about it. And Wei Ying is like, I do.
He's like, oh, I got this, bro.
He's like, remember that crazy cursed sword on Mount Muxi in there with that tortoise?
Okay, how fucking long has it been at the point that this is happening?
He's just fucking fixated on it.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, because he says, remember what I told you several years ago?
Yeah.
Right? And we've already established, this means nothing to anyone but me, which is why I'm demanding we talk about it. The timeline went, like, Xuanwu Cave, and then, like, not very long, like, maybe a month or so, I think, is, like, after that is when the Lotus Period gets destroyed.
Yeah.
And then Zhangcheng and Wei Wuxian are on the run for, like, it couldn't have been more than, like, a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
And then Zhangcheng fucks off, and he heals for 5 days.
Yep.
And then the day after that, they leave for Magic Immortality Mountain. Wei Ying gets thrown into the spiritual garbage disposal, and he goes missing for 3 months?
Yeah.
And then he shows up and does all the shit that we just saw him do. So, like, how fucking long were they fighting?
Probably long as hell.
Probably. I'm just, like, the fact that I can't definitively keep track of this is so, like, I'm sorry I'm such a pedant about it, but this is how I be. You signed on for this.
I don't know. Timeline's a little muddled. That's one of the weaknesses of the story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah.
We can still get the general gist of it. I try to just kind of suspend my disbelief and fudge things.
It's not even a suspension of disbelief thing. I just want to, like, know for my own purposes and, like, how old everyone is when each thing is happening. Like, how old is Baby Boy when he becomes, baby evil and does some war crimes, but we love him for it.
Fucking God. So, yeah. His idea is that if they get that sword and they cultivate it to a certain point, they can control it.
Yeah, and there's something in his, like, description of this about the nasty sword is, it became even more feral. Which, same. And then, hey! Remember how this entire season was a flashback?
Yeah, it fucking, like, it kind of switches while he's talking about this cursed sword to this red swathed cave.
Yeah.
Swathed. It's, like, swathed in red, like red lit. And the Yiling Patriarch Wei Wuxian is reaching for this big, nasty,
the nasty, rusty, evil sword.
The resenticle covered, evil, bananas-ass cursed sword. And then, Wei Wuxian wakes up.
Yeah, and he's Mo Xuan Yu again.
He's Mo Xuan Yu again. It was all a dream. It's 16 years later in the cloud recesses.
Yeah, it's 6. Okay, so the whole flashback covered 4 years.
Yeah.
Most of it was a year, I guess. Because of the 1 year where, like, nothing happened and he was just waiting for Zhangcheng to get back from the cloud recesses.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I don't know. I keep going back to this because I'm me. Anyway, he's in Lan Wangji's room.
Yeah, he's in the Jingxi, which, for reference, is Lan Wangji's personal set of rooms, and he does not let anybody go in there.
Yeah. I wish I could... Why don't we name our bedroom?
Oh,
Everybody else here gets a cool named room.
Let's name our bedroom. What should we name our bedroom?
The fucking shit room. Like, it's always... No, you cleaned it up the other day.
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
You did clean it up. After several months. The bear room! You put the bears in the window.
Oh my God, I did put the bears... I have 2 stuffed bears and I put them in the window.
That's how you pronounce bears plural.
Bears.
Bears plural.
Yeah, bears.
Bears.
I put 2 stuffed bears in the window, so I guess it's the bears room now.
It's the bears room.
The bears-she.
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 Anyway, he's like, am I getting so old that I keep dreaming about the past? Like, dude, you're 22 in a 24-year-old's body.
He's reminiscing like a normal adult human being, and he's like, oh no, what is this?
So old.
Oh, I'm so old. And it's like the fucking 23-year-olds that complain about getting wrinkles. Like, oh my God, I'm getting so old. Shut the fuck up.
Lan Wangji's humongous yaoi bed.
I know! fuck. And the fact that he's on Lan Wangji's bed at all.
Yeah, TBH.
Fucking he like yawns and stretches and puts his foot down on the floor and wonders where Lan Wangji went to. Like, it's fucking late afternoon, idiot. And he puts his foot down on the floor to get up and he steps on a loose floorboard.
And guess what's under the floorboard? It's secret booze.
It's such a weird coincidence that Lan Zhan is keeping Wei Wuxian's favorite alcohol, which is contraband in the cloud recesses.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's weird that he would do that.
He's keeping that under his floorboards.
Yeah,
just,
why would
for a rainy day?
Why would you do that and break the rules?
Wei Ying loses his shit laughing.
Yeah, he thinks it's the funniest shit.
He's like, I can't believe you're doing the same shit you busted me for back in the day.
You little hypocrite, you little bitch.
What goes around comes around, bitch. And then
yeah, remember the Lan boys? They're here.
The juniors are here again.
And they're like, hey, it's Dindins.
Yeah, and Lan Jingyi and Lan Xishui.
Yeah, and Wei Wuxian's like, well, where's Han Guangjun at? And they give us some cool info.
Yeah,
they say that the clan cleader.
The clan cleader.
Did you see that?
Oh my god, no!
The subtitle.
Holy shit, the clan cleader.
The clan cleader got invited to the Golden Carp Tower.
Eater.
Jesus. Clan Cleader got invited to the Golden Carp Tower to hang out with Lian Fangzun.
Yeah, so Han Guangjun is seeing them off, and Wei Wuxian wonders out loud about Lian Fangzun. And what I'm wondering is that, does he know about the venerated triad? Like, was he around for that?
He would have been, yeah.
Yeah,
because he met them.
He just doesn't. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he wonders out loud who this Zun fella is.
Jingyi's like, God, you don't even remember your half-brother now?
Yeah, he's like, he's your half-brother and the sect leader, Jin Guangyao, idiot, and...
He's so extremely sassy. He's a terrible Lan disciple.
He's so bad!
I love him so much.
He's so good. And Suju's just, like, smiling serenely.
Yeah, he's
usual.
like, oh, this is fine.
Yeah.
Wei Wuxian doesn't know who the Jin sect leader is now, I guess.
Yeah.
But I wonder... No, he was definitely still around when Jiggy started getting called Lian Fangzun. So, cut to the Handsome brothers.
Yeah, the Handsome brothers.
Having a little chat.
Lan Shichen is looking so handsome all grown up.
He looks so handsome. They're in these fun, special new, like, overcoats with, like, curly, dark blue cloud patterns. It's really cute.
Yeah, they hired a new designer sometime in the last 13 years.
Yeah, they look really good. They look like dual sect leaders instead of just Lan Shichen on his lonesome.
He doesn't have his pop collar anymore, though, which is unfortunate.
Every day.
Burning.
Yeah, no pop collar anymore. I guess he just, with the depression, it just kind of deflates with his mood.
Jesus.
Can you imagine if that was a thing?
Holy shit.
Like, it was tied to his chi, and, like, if his mood was really good and it popped up. And then, like, if he was really depressed, it'd be, like, just completely resting against his chest.
Oh, God, that'd be so good. Fuck, that's good.
Fucking chi-controlled mood collars.
Damn, we gotta get on that.
That's a brain genius
That's the next breakthrough in hype beast fashion.
Chi-controlled fucking mood collars. You
heard
it here, folks.
Anyway, so what is he talking about? He
tells Wangji that, like, Yao wants to talk about the monsters for the upcoming hunt or something.
Because they're gonna have a discussion conference over there.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be there for a month. Yeah, and
he's like, anyway, I heard you brought somebody back here. That's what I'm fucking talking about, family.
And then the funniest fucking screen cap to me in the entire show. She just says, and you seem so happy too, and Lan Wangji is making, I can't even describe,
completely dead wooden face.
Yeah, just a dead man.
Absolutely staring like 10 yards into the distance.
A dead man's face.
He's like, Lan Shichen's like, treat your guests right, know what I'm saying? And he's like, so...
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do with the nasty arm? And Lan Wangji tells him that it's extremely feral.
Yeah.
Me the fuck too. And
he's like, yeah, it sucks. It's evil as fuck.
Yeah, he says he thinks that somebody threw it into Mo Village on purpose to be evil.
It got planted.
Yeah, so he and the elders are gonna be bards at it in the obscure room and see what the fuck is up.
They're gonna play some evocation.
Yeah, they're gonna, yeah.
Shichen is like, sick, see you in a month. Yep. This is your problem now.
Yeah, be a good and nice boy. You're in charge.
Wangji's like, okay, bet.
He says Uncle Chiron said it's your turn with the Xbox.
God.
And then we're back with Wei Wuxian and the boys, and they're telling him about the venerated triad.
Yeah.
Hey, who are they?
That is Lian Fangzun.
Yeah.
Who is Jin Guangyao.
Yeah.
It's Shi Fangzun.
Yeah.
Who is Nieming Joy.
My husband.
And Zewu-jun, who is Lan Shi-shen.
Yeah.
They were a couple of good pals.
They were war heroes.
They teamed up during the war, and they became basically unstoppable.
They became sworn brothers.
Sworn brothers, yes,
which
indeed.
Means that it's, just 3 dudes getting married,
Yeah, just 3 dudes having a casual wedding with each other.
I'm wearing my height goggles.
Yeah, but now it's only Liang Fengzun and Zewu-jun because Nieming Joy died of chi deviation.
Press F.
Press F to pay respects, folks.
Gone too soon.
Just blasted a couple times. He deserves it.
Gone too soon.
Light a couple candles for him, would you? Mm-hmm. While Jingyi's talking about some 4,000 troops led by the Triad overpowering the Wens, Wei Wuxian flashes back to him as the Yiling Patriarch, and Zhang Chang is with him too.
Yeah.
And they're busting through the last abandoned Wen stronghold, I guess. It's like their armory, and it's chock full of the swords that they gave up when they were babies.
Yeah.
And he finally gets his sword back.
Yeah, Zhang Chang holds out Suibian, and Wei Wuxian reaches out to grab it, but then it's IRL again, and he swipes at nothing.
Yeah, Mo Xuan Yu grasps at nothing.
Yeah.
As the kids keep talking. Then Jingyi starts talking about the Yiling Patriarch and how he was using the super destructive Stygian Tiger Seal.
Yeah, Yiling Laozu be using that Stygian Tiger amulet.
He be fucking up, and Wei Wuxian looks down into the lake below the pier they're currently walking in, and his reflection is just the Yiling Patriarch shrouded in a black aura and surrounded by fire.
Yeah, shit's burning behind him. So then Jingyi is like, oh, what a shame. Wei Wuxian used to be a gifted student, but then he got clinical depression.
Yeah, he used to be super chill and talented, but,
Yeah, then he had to go do evil stuff, then he had to go be dark-sided, so...
He went off his meds.
Yeah. And then there's donkey noises.
Yeah, and, the thing that makes me so sad about that little last part of the scene is, Wei Wuxian, looking up at the sky all sadly and angstily.
He's like, yeah, damn.
Yeah, Wei Wuxian really sucked.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I really did go off my meds, huh?
Yeah, there's so he is allowed to angst about that for a little while, and then we hear this weird inhuman screech. And at first we see a fucking bunny.
Yeah.
It's a bunny.
There's a bunny.
And it's running away from something, and it stops right at Lan Wangji's feet.
And there's the funny Guqin playing in the background, the funny Guqin music.
Oh yeah,
funny comedy Guqin. And then Lan Wangji looks at Lil Apple. Remember him?
Yeah,
Donkey?
Fucking donkey was chasing it.
Yeah. And he looks at Lil Apple and it scares him off.
Yeah. Fucking Jingyi and Shisui are so excited to see Wangji. They're like, Hong Wangju!
That's their dad!
They run up to him little ducklings. Wei Wuxian chastises the donkey for bullying the weak and fearing the strong.
Yeah, he makes fun of a donkey, which is basically his last action in the season.
Yeah. Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian do the dramatic long shot facing each other thing.
Yeah, and Wei Wuxian does a nice little smile.
He does.
And Lan Wangji does, I guess, his version of a nice little smile.
Which is just staring blankly ahead.
Yeah. And,
it's meaningful.
And then there's some flowies. I don't think they're sakura petals, but I guess they're something.
The equivalent.
Yeah. And you see the Guqin and the booze jugs on a table.
In the Jingxi.
And the little thing, the little sign-off at the end, see in 2019.
Yeah. At least they're fulfilling that particular promise.
They can't go back on it. That's their way of, motivating themselves.
Yeah.
It's like how when I take commissions, I don't let people pay me until I've sent them something, so that I make sure I finish it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, I don't know if you watch, reviews of bad movies as much as I do, but if you've ever seen one for the movie Theodore Rex starring Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, Jesus.
It's this terrible movie, and it ends with just the screen going black, and it says, "See ya, ... That's where my head's at.
See ya in 2019.
Anyway, so then it's the ending.
Yeah, and we got an Easter egg.
Yeah, kind of
in this episode, y'all. So watch through that lovely ED.
Yeah, sort of a little Marvel Cinematic Universe post-credit scene.
I sure did watch the first, the post-credit scene the first time I watched the Donghua, and definitely had not been confused about the teaser scene Roy has been referencing for months until today. Yep.
Oh my god.
So, watch through the ED, kids.
Yeah, do it.
Anyway, so this little Easter egg scene, it's like 10 seconds long.
Yeah, we're in the unclean realm. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah, we're in Qinghe.
Yeah.
We're...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who's from there?
Yeah, you know who's from there? So, like, we have, like, a long-haired, nice-looking person.
Well, first there's a little birdie in a cage.
Yeah, and there's a fingy.
Yeah, somebody's fingy is bothering it and doing, like, the fucking thing every pet owner on the planet does when they want their pet to pay attention to them. Like,
yeah. Yep.
clicky noise.
And a rando runs up to them and goes, "Hey, sect leader, we got an arm-shaped problem.
Some shit's up.
And
then the person turns around and guess who the fuck it is?
It's Nie Huaisang.
It's baby boy.
It's Nie Huaisang?
It's Nie Huaisang. And he's beautiful and he's all grown up. And his hair is so long and he's gorgeous.
Wow, his hair's like down to his butt. It's great.
He's so pretty.
He's the most beautiful in the world.
The absolute most beautiful. So that's where we end.
Yeah, that's it, folks.
Shrimp-teresting.
It is pretty shrimp-teresting.
So, we did it. We made it through a whole 15 episodes of season.
Yeah, we got a whole season under our belts.
And so, I guess season 2 is confirmed to have only 8 episodes? Yeah, unfortunately. But season 3, I think, is supposed to go back up to 15 again. Which is weird, but okay.
I wonder what that's about. Maybe... I'm hoping that the 8 episodes that they put out are going to be a little longer than the episodes in season 1, maybe to make up for it, maybe. But I don't know.
Remember how the first 2 episodes of this season were half an hour long, and then that just stopped after 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's that. We still don't have a release date, other than August.
And something that sucks that is going to affect the next couple of weeks is I'm having to go to New Mexico for a family emergency, so I'm not going to be able to record next week. I'm going to be basically living on my phone, because I have a desktop computer now, so it's not like I can take it with me. I'm going to be there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be on that phone.
Energy Sword 2 weeks for Felon of the show.
Energy Sword 2 weeks, thank you so much for your thoughts.
We're still gonna have a fun content episode next week.
Yay! Yeah, I believe we're gonna have a guest host.
Yeah, it's gonna be me and a guest.
Yay! I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I still haven't totally decided what we're gonna do, but I have a couple ideas brewing.
That's okay, I'm sure you'll come up with something. You always come up with real good ideas.
Yeah, and then the week after that, we're probably gonna be taking a break, but I might do something fun just on my own. I might, maybe do like a stream. Might stream an episode or 2. Maybe do a live reading, and I could read either the novel itself, or I could do some funny Google Translate content.
Right.
We'll see. I mean, maybe I'll let you guys vote on what we can do. We'll do something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let us just, sit and not do anything for a week, because I like to do things. I like to do podcasts. I like to talk about this series. It's the light of my life, so...
Yeah.
And then after that, here's fucking hoping season 2 will have premiered by then, because that podcast episode will be dropping on Mia Roy's birthday.
Well,
on the 19th of August, and I'd like to be able to offer some content on that occasion, that auspicious occasion.
Yeah, that most glorious day.
The only day that matters to be TBH, the day of me turning 31 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so that's what's going on for the next couple of weeks. And I think it'll be fine,
It'll be alright. We'll muddle through.
See ya in August.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, Goku willing, we'll be able to go right back to, your regularly scheduled season of 2.
Yes, please. Hopefully. I'm not really sure how long it takes the translating people to get all their junk together. I would not be surprised if it was a week, which is fine with me. I'm just grateful that there are people getting the subs out there, I'm not really going to try and be impatient about it. It'll come when it comes.
Yeah.
We'll probably figure out some content to fill the shit if we need to do so.
Yeah.
And if not, we, maybe might just do the episode whenever we can get to the subbed version of the episode.
We'll see what's up.
We'll see what's up. We'll see what the translation schedule is like and what the update schedule is like.
And speaking of the translations, I just want to say thank you to Anime Kaio for being the people who translated this season.
Yes,
for allowing us to for allowing us to enjoy it in our language, the only language that we speak. With any degree of confidence. Yeah, we're weak in American. But yeah, we did a whole fucking season. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah, me too.
It's good.
It's really good.
Do you want to do a cool and fun season finale McMinute?
Yeah, let me vape first.
So, I have a question for the Jesse McMinute. So, this past week, Activision Blizzard's Overwatch, brought to you by Jeff Kaplan, dropped...
Don't ask about the fucking feet!
I'm not going to ask about the feet.
Don't ask about the toes!
You should know me by now, I am not going to do that.
Okay, continue, sorry. I got really emotional for a minute. I'm gonna have to apologize to you for that. I don't want to talk about those fucking feet!
We're not gonna talk about the feet. They dropped a new character. They dropped a new hero. And, to not great reviews.
The feet. His feet are bare. They're bare.
They had some very bad takes about the feet too. But
yes, they did, extremely.
But so I started thinking, what if in the year of 2019, Jesse Man McCree was not revealed to be a hero until just this past week? Like, he didn't come with the original game. Would you have been able to be carried by just a Hanzo Shimada or something up until now? If you were still into it, given the circumstances, how would you feel about Activision Blizzard's Overwatch, brought to you by Jeff Kaplan, bringing us Jesse McCree in July of 2019? And let me get my timer out.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit of a complex one.
That's quite a brain stirrer.
Yeah, kind of a brain buster.
You know what?
You want me to hit that timer?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Today, this minute is my minute to be completely candid with my audience, and it's my responsibility to tell you that I would not have bought the game of Overwatch if not for two specific characters, and if not for said two specific characters being frequently depicted making out. Suffice to say, that has something partially to do with Jesse McCree. However, Overwatch was so popular at one point that it would have been saturated enough for me to notice either Hanzo Shimada, Widowmaker, or Sombra. And I would have been like I am with basically any other video game, and I'm like, oh goddamn, they're honky and sexy and fine. I gotta like look more into this and at least read the Wikipedia. So if they released big hunky depressed peanut butter boy cowboy Jesse McCree in July 2019, I think I'd be fucking into it. I still think I'd be into it. I'd be like, alright, what's this man's story? I gotta know. I want to see him tuck and roll. Give it to me.
It's good.
That was the Jesse McMinute. Thank you.
That was the Jesse McMinute plus some seconds. I'll let that slide.
It's 11:45.
You know, I appreciate your honesty because that's your character arc, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's growth.
Yeah.
I love
that.
You know? We all salute a Fallon.
Sometimes I'm a very surface level person, okay? The shiny things on top get me interested, and usually the shiny things are handsome people of the same gender making out. Alright?
We're all.
I only say that because I know that it's relatable, and if it's not relatable, you don't need to tell me, please.
Glass houses.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, do you want to go to the Google Translate Essence Collection?
Let's go to the Google Translate Sperm Bank Collection.
Fuck off. So this first one is kind of long, but it's got a phrase in it that I told you about over breakfast.
Oh yes,
this morning.
Vacuum.
So we know that this came from Mandarin. This is kind of a longer one.
Okay.
Like I said, but I think it ends on a pretty good note. So I'll let you take the reins on this.
Is there any context for this that I should know about?
Fuck if I remember.
Okay, that's cool. Just give him my little
I kind of decided, I figured we could focus on some Wangshan content on this episode, so that's kind of what we got for these ones.
It's never a bad idea to focus on Wangshan content.
Never. So let's do this.
Is there a wrong situation with Guangjun? I am the master of the battlefield now. Wei Wuqi's eyes are red, his mouth is smiling, and his hand is raised. Thousands of corpses are simultaneously screaming through the valley. You think persuaded me to get rid of it? No. Blue forgot to hold the dustproof sword, but did not lift it up. I still have the strength to sword. I will take you out. Return to Yiling. Don't kill again. Not self-reliant. Not self-reliant.
I still have the strength to sword. I forgot that was in there.
I still have the strength to sword is the thing.
I feel like this is just kind of a retelling of the events of this episode.
Yeah, a little bit.
To an extent, at least. Blue forgot the dustproof sword. He did do that, so...
He forgot to hold the dustproof sword.
Oh, he forgot to hold it. Okay, my bad.
But did not lift it up.
Okay. That's where I went wrong.
Yeah, you know, that's the only place you could possibly go wrong in this entire paragraph, clearly.
I think the rest of it I think we got...
I think...
Just kind of crystal clear.
My thumb hurts. I think I got stabbed with a piece of shattered glass. Thank you.
Donate to my PayPal or my cash.me / $Monoceros to help me get a new phone cover.
This is unfucking tenable.
Listen.
Not even a new phone cover, a new phone screen.
Yeah, new phone screen, that's what I meant.
Oh god. Alright, shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's do the next one.
Where are you? Where are you going? The blue forgetting machine still can't hear the emotions, but it is even lower than usual, even a little dull, like a good silk wrapped with fine particles rubbing. No one makes people. I heard some sexy.
Oh!
You think about that?
You heard some sexy.
Is that one on the bottom a different one?
Yeah, that one on the bottom is a different one.
Oh,
we don't have to analyze that last one, but I just wanted to include it because it's funny to me. But this one, where are you? Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm hoping to include more Blue Forgetting Machine content in here because he's just everywhere.
The Blue Forgetting Machine is great. If only he were as good at forgetting as a machine, he would have a lot less problems in his current life. Probably wouldn't have depression. Yeah, that sucks.
God, I wish that were me.
Anyway, this is
yeah, this last one came from the same section of reviews of the first season as one of the ones that we had an episode or two ago. So that's where that one's coming from. And this one's just a little snippet.
No one makes people. I heard some sexy.
I did hear some sexy. Let it never be said that we did not hear some sexy. All we hear on this show is some sexy.
I constantly hear sexy. It's actually a condition that I have. I was diagnosed a couple years ago.
This whole podcast is meant to raise awareness of hearing sexy.
Stems from my childhood.
I'm hearing sexy. Anyway, so let's do this last one.
In light of the country where the straight male rot is eaten.
Fuck 'em!
Yeah, fuck 'em! That's what I'm talking about!
Somebody better be eating it. Damn, I ain't.
Shit, dude.
But yeah, good old Google Translate.
I do love some good old Google Translate. That's my thing with that.
Friend of the show, Google Translate.
Yeah. I mean, dubious acquaintance of the show, Google Translate.
Google Translate is my best fucking friend.
You don't have very good taste then.
I know I don't.
You? Okay, well.
I didn't say I did. Do you want to do some questions?
Let's do some questions.
We got a ton of questions.
Did we really?
Yeah, we got quite a few.
Yay!
Questions. If you got them, you can send them to cloudrecessespod.tumblr.com/ask or via Twitter at cloudrecesspod. You get one. First question comes in from Anonymous, who says, "Hey there! Thanks for making this podcast. It's one of the couple that I actively look forward to every week. You're welcome!
Yay!
Thank you for listening, Anon!
Thank you for saying that! We're glad to have you tuning in!
I'm stoked!
That makes me... I'm so happy to hear that.
I'm very glad. Since I've been getting into superhero comics as of late, I've got to ask, in a superhero AU, what powers would everybody have? More importantly, how good are their outfits?
Oh my god!
This is some good shit.
Alright. So, I think in a superhero AU... Initially, I was kind of thinking about a cute, like, fire and ice classic dichotomy thing.
Ooh.
Where Wei Wuxian was, like, a fire...
I like that.
...kind of person. He could, like, control it and create it or whatever. And then...
Would all of his fires be green?
Fuck yeah! That's cool as hell!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! And Lan Wangji would be an icy boy.
He must.
I think it would be cool. I think Lan Wangji could also have, like, a superpower that lets him, like, channel attacks through, what's the word?
Music?
Yeah, just, like, sound waves and shit.
I love that.
That might be cool.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to think of a superpower that could tie in with the whole necromancy thing.
He could just do a cool necromancy.
Just like the power to bring back the dead?
Yeah.
Yo!
I mean,
that'd be cool.
He's gotta have his zombie puppets. They're his
friends.
That's true. He's running Jim Henson Zombie Workshop.
I love that. Oh my god.
John Chang's gotta have lightning powers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Just like that fucking, the terrible Mickey Rooney character in fucking Iron Man. Wasn't that Mickey Rooney?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
I've seen one Iron Man.
The second bad Iron Man movie, and he had like the lightning whips on the body suit.
I did not see that.
Yeah, anyway, John Chang can channel lightning.
Is his whole superhero costume leather?
Bruh, is that even a question?
Had to make sure.
Why would you even think it wouldn't be, honestly?
I'm asking for the questioning public.
Yeah.
I'm an audience surrogate.
It's entirely leather. He complains about it all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking... Who else? Nie Huai Song would have, like, plant powers.
I love
he could,
that!
Like, turn people into stone.
Oh my god.
That'd
I like plants,
cool.
though. He just makes a cute little flower.
Yeah.
He's a grass type.
He's a grass type. Fucking Ye Mingjoy, who has, like, super strength, is ashamed of him.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a completely useless power.
What are you gonna do with this?
Nie Huai Song's like, who gives a fuck about being strong?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What if I made a poison ivy? Then what?
Yeah. What if I made a Venus flytrap, except it was huge and required blood to survive, and suddenly I was feeding it people? Oh no, now I'm in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh no, what if?
Wow, Little Shop of Horrors.
Jesus Christ.
God.
I can't do that.
And Audrey Chu is Shui Yang.
Jesus.
If you know, you know. How about it?
How about it?
Who else could we talk to?
Oh, fuck. I don't...
Talk to him.
Talk about him. What about Lan Shichen?
Lan Shichen would have...
I feel like he could also have ice powers.
I feel like he has psychic powers.
Ooh. I like that.
I feel like he can read minds.
I feel like if he could read minds, he would be a lot less troubled than he is in the second half of the novel.
That is true. That is true and fair and valid.
Crying.
Yeah, I'm whining and crying, actually.
I'm whining and crying. Do you want to go to another question? Or do you want to focus on this a little bit more? Or?
We can. Zhang Yanli has poison powers.
Ooh!
Thank you.
Fancy.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
You want to ask about some specific heroes? Share your thoughts?
Yeah,
I'd like to hear those. Yeah, I like that idea a lot.
Hell yeah, give us a cult of 80 and we'll talk about them.
Little friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next question also comes from Anonymous.
Nice.
Whether or not this is the same Anonymous as before, ow! But,
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. So this Anonymous says, so I was listening to episode 14 podcast, and you were laughing at Lan Wangji not helping Zhang Sheng figure out the talisman, and I'm just saying, this is why he matches up so well with Smart Boy Motormouth combo Wei Wuxian. They think at the same speed, and Wei Wuxian talks enough for two people. See? Match made in heaven. You're fucking right.
Oh my god, yes! Cause
some delicious food.
In that most recent fucking extra that just got translated, Wei Wuxian does
Oh yeah!
He basically talks circles around the dude who's still trying to figure this shit out because he's already figured it out. And the only difference between what Lan Zhan is doing here and what Wei Wuxian is doing there is Wei Wuxian is 100 times more annoying about it. While Lan Zhan is just he's
just running his mouth.
He's pleased to just sit there and let Zhang figure it out. That's a great observation.
It's
I fucking love
so
that. You're
good.
so right.
Damn.
It's
good.
good.
Mo, I love that.
That's some good fucking food.
Fucking
okay.
tasty. Thank you, Anonymous.
Absolutely.
Next anonymous question from Anonymous says, Ewing Daddy can step on me and I'd thank him.
You know what? You're entitled to that. I support that for you. I do.
Yeah. You know?
Yiling Laozu is like, when I don't think about his psychological state, absolute, like, top tier version of Wei Wuxian for me.
That's
definitely.
true.
God, he is so hot.
He's so beautiful.
He's so hot.
He's so beautiful.
Oh, man. Jesus Christmas.
Wow. My son.
What a cute tea patootie.
Cutie badootie.
Cutie
badootie.
The Yiling stepper.
Jesus. Next question, and this touches on a thing that I can't believe we didn't touch on before.
So,
this comes in from Sarah McCostumes, friend of the show.
Okay.
Who says, ominous flute, $200. Huge flock of crows, $600. All fire goes green, $450. Ash smeared wind robe, $50. Healthy balance between the powerful dark forces that suffuse you and the emotional connections that you have with others, $2,000. Glowing red eyes, $800. You have $2,000 to create the perfect entrance to a scene.
Oh my god! Wow.
I thought it was gonna end with the somebody help me, my family is dying.
Me too. Wow, holy fuck, Mom.
He does very much have some ash-smeared wind robes. Where did he get these?
He rolled around in the dirt.
He did his favorite thing!
Yeah, exactly. I think it was like Sushi Der Forgan on Twitter who first was like, yeah, he's a dirty boy. He just got the wind robes from rolling around in the fucking dirt of the burial mound.
Yeah.
So
he just found them and put them on.
Since, you know, he made a business out of killing Wens for several, I'm assuming, months to
Oh yeah, he super did, yeah.
He would just, like, steal one off there, just roll around on the ground, like, yep, cool, I'm my own sect now. Fuck y'all.
What do you think happened to the robes he was wearing when he got thrown in?
They got torn off of him by the fucking tentacles, dude.
I
keep telling you, it's a weird fetish thing.
I was going to ask if you thought that was going to happen, and you answered my question.
He let them consume him.
From the inside out. So...
Yes. And so he walked out. I just like imagining him crawling his way out of the Yiling burial mounds. Butt ass naked.
Butt nude.
Fucking
booty ass
buck
nude.
Buddy. Booty ass nude.
Booty ass naked.
With just that cursed fucking flute. And the first Wen guy he sees, like, patrolling, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm about to fuck it up. And he plays
because he had the robes before he got the flute, remember? Because we saw the whole thing. Oh, fuck,
you're right. Then there was probably a Wen guy down there.
Yeah.
There was probably a Wen guy down there.
He said, gotta get myself a fit. And he went and he got one, and he got the whole fit fully slammed.
Yeah, gotta look hot, can't look like a Wen, though.
Can't be looking like a full-on Wen.
So I'm gonna have myself a dirt bath, and we're gonna get it popping.
Like a chinchilla.
Like a fucking chinchilla. He is a chinchilla.
He is a chinchilla boy. Baby boy.
I know lots of people portray him as a bunny, but think about it.
Think about it.
Chinchilla. Wei Wuxian.
When you think about it.
I like that.
So, second part of this question, I guess we kind of rattled on, but second part of this question, also from Sarah McCostumes, friend of the show. Real talk, though, he's wearing a dirty Wen robe. Can we fucking talk about what's up with that? Where did he get it? Why has he chosen to wear it? Homies? Whoops did have give him the robe. I think about this all the time. Season 2, please hurry up. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said I got to look good.
He didn't have a whole lot of options.
He didn't have a whole lot of options. No. He took the dirtiest one he could find because he said, this is kind of up my alley.
Yeah, maybe he did it as a symbol or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure. They don't really talk about that. Yeah,
he just has them now. You just go with it. It's like when you do a magical girl transformation, you just get the clothes.
You get the dirty boy Wen robes.
You get the dirty boy...
Yep.
They fucking probably smell like stale tomb air glaze.
With his open-ass chest, like his decolletage all out and shit.
Titties full out.
Titties are sitting.
The titties, though.
They're sitting.
Sitting.
Fuck yes. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he got that thing. I really think that, like, maybe he did it as, like, some kind of sick joke.
Ooh,
like,
I like
some
that.
kind of really cruel joke. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that would be my best guess.
Mystery robes.
It would be my best guess.
Yeah. So yeah. Next question comes in from anonymous Jordan's sworn brother of the show.
Hello.
Jordan here. Have you discussed cultivators as YouTube content creators yet?
Boy,
just you wait. Who's the Let's Player? Who are the Paul brothers of the cultivation world? Who gets millions of views putting things into a hydraulic press? Spoiler alert, it's naming Dre.
Okay, I am of the firm belief that the Paul brothers are Wen Chao and Wen Jiu.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep, they all live in the Clout House. You know, that shit that's like $21 million on
No, it's Wen Chao and Wen Shu.
He's
just the camera guy.
I always forget about Wen Shu because he's the notorious unanimated man.
Yeah. Wen Shu Lu is working the camera.
Yeah, Wen Shu Lu is a cameraman.
They're
and
definitely
then, like,
the Pauls, though.
Oh, yeah, and then,
the fucking shitty, like, YouTube Red original movie starring Wen Shu.
Well, Wang Ling Jiao is fucking Tana Mongeau.
Fuck! Oh my god.
Because she's, like, married to one of the fucking Paul brothers. Or,
oh
like,
my god, JiaoJiaoCon. Total fiasco.
JiaoJiaoCon! Wow! Fucking, Jin Guangyao is a J-Star style beauty guru. What's up, bitches?
God, I can't wait for next season.
Back to my sect meet conference.
Oh my god. Give me this man.
I can't wait for this awful rat man.
Oh god, pause him, man. Who the fuck else? Because we've talked about this to hell and back.
Wei Wuxian, I don't remember who I was talking about this with. Wei Wuxian would be, another, like, prank YouTube channel, but then, like, once him and Lanzhan got married, Lanzhan is, like a cover music channel.
I love that!
And, like an organization journaling.
Oh, that's cute.
Vlogging, like, art, streaming. He does fucking everything, because he's good at everything.
He does the, like, silent tutorial videos.
Yes, exactly. After he marries Lanzhan, his videos become slightly less annoying and turn more into, like, just, like, cool family vlogs, doing cool stuff with Lan Wangji.
Oh, I think it was me that we were talking about this one. He just turns into Jenna Marbles.
Yeah, he just turns into Jenna Marbles. Wen Yang is an art channel, and he's also in nursing school.
Oh, that's cute. I think Wei Wuxian also has a side channel where he does, like, horror blogging. He does,
my god,
he does, like, the top 15 countdowns of, like, creepiest things found on Reddit.
It's like a fucking view farm.
Yeah.
That's where he makes most of his money.
Yeah.
And then, like, people actually like seeing him doing stupid shit with Long Monji and, like, their rabbits and shit.
They have just entire videos where they shame their bunnies.
Yeah, they have a merch line that's, like, focused around bunnies.
Niehua Song has the makeup artist drama channel.
Yes!
Yeah. He does his own tutorials, but mostly he talks about, like, what the fuck ever it is Jeffree Star's done this time. And
people can't get mad at him because his makeup is really good.
Yeah. He stays out of the trouble by, like, on his own. He's not on anybody's radar. He's just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just reporting.
Oh, yeah.
Mo Xuan Yu, unfortunately, is probably one of the makeup artists that he has to report on every so often. He keeps getting accused of things, but nobody has any actual proof.
Oh my god, they're just dogpiling on him because one super popular makeup artist doesn't like him.
Yeah, who we will not name. What about Zhang Cheng? What's he do? He's your boy.
I think that Zhang Cheng runs,
I feel like he might be a fitness blogger. Like,
he might be a fitness blogger. He might be one of those fitness people who, like, films his cheat days. You know, it's like my 20,000 plus calorie cheat day. You know, because I think that'd be funny. I think he's a fitness blogger.
Yeah.
I think he's a fitness vlogger. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
It's mostly fitness, but he also has, like, some that are just, like, hanging out with my nephew, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Teaching my nephew how to deadlift. Shit like that. taking my dog for a walk.
Taking my dogs for a walk, because he has like 6 of them.
Yeah, getting mad at online.
Getting mad at online?
Yeah, getting mad at online.
He's like that one beauty YouTuber who started out as a beauty YouTuber, and now she only rants about, like, MLM scams.
Yeah! Yeah!
He has videos like that. He has, like, Wednesdays are dedicated to his rant videos.
Yeah. That's where he talks shit about, like, what's the one? Like, Beachbody and shit like that.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like Naming Joy is, like, the like, if Warrior Mail had a YouTube channel.
Wow.
You feel me?
That's bold.
It's bold and it's real.
Oh, God.
Launchy Chen only has a channel because he has a Gmail account, and he uses it every once in a while to, like, host a video that he took on his phone of, like, a cool tree that he saw, or, like... he saw a seagull sitting on top of, like, a light post, really funny.
And all of the titles of the videos are vid_93767228799.wmv.
Yes. Yeah, all of them. He doesn't know anything about online. He's the least online person, and he's so unspoiled because of it.
It's so good.
Bless his heart.
I love him so much. I love it.
It's good. Thanks, Jordan. So our next question, we have one more. Next question comes in from Anonymous. Another Anonymous. Anonymous. Who says, idea for filler episode. Thanks, I need these. Just an hour of all the reasons Daga is the greatest.
Yeah!
Please! / not a question. They robbed us of Yoon Mung-bro's reunion. How dare they? Censor backslaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Take it up with MXTX, unfortunately.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, my friend. We will. We will see it eventually.
We will see.
They might not ever hug again, but they'll be back on good terms eventually.
They'll be back on terms.
They'll be back on some kind of terms. Yeah, you're right.
They'll be back on some shit.
Will they ever?
And actual question. If you were going to transmigrate into MDZS, who, when, and what do you do? Now, that's a hell of a question, because the thing about transmigration is you don't really choose who you become.
Yeah.
So, how do we want to go about this? Do we want to give, like, each other a character that we transmigrate into, or do you want me to, like, pull up a random page on the fandom wiki and pick somebody, and that's who you are?
Let's give each other a character that we would transmigrate to, operating under the assumption that the soul transmigration thing kinda sorta corresponds to the type of person that the character is versus the type of person that you were in your past life, because honestly, like, as far as I can tell, both characters who transmigrated into the series had their struggles at first, definitely, but they fit pretty well into their roles once they got rid of all of the annoying, like, OOC business.
That's fair.
You know?
All right.
So, okay. So let's pick characters for us to transmigrate into. Either something that you think would be fitting or something that you think would be really funny.
Ooh, God. See, I've got two
that you acclimate yourself to.
I've got two that could be really good for you. Very appropriate. I feel like one of them is very obvious.
Yeah.
The other one is probably also very obvious. Or, do you want to go first? And I don't know if you have anything for me.
Well, the first one I have for you is very obvious.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
The second one I think would be interesting to see.
Okay. We could do both. We could give each other both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's go with the super obvious one.
Okay. Me first or you first?
Me first.
Okay.
I want to see you be Huaisang.
You want to... Okay, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Gonna have to not be horny for my brother. That's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Gonna have to knock that off immediately.
Well, just, it'll be different when he's real.
Yeah.
Cause he would be a lot scarier if he was real. The only reason I'm so hot for him is because he's fictional and I know he can't hurt me.
There you go.
So the minute you see him in real life, you're like, oh yeah, this guy's 6'7" and weighs 350 pounds and
bye. Yeah.
Chew my arm off for a snack.
Yeah. I would be very scared of him.
Yeah. So that would be easy to acclimate to.
Yeah, I think right away we're gonna solve that problem. I feel like the first thing I would try to do is, like, maybe come up with better excuses to get out of the shit that I'm being forced to do.
Yeah, so you aren't made a laughingstock.
Yeah, I mean, because one of the things in the famous MXTX work of Scum Villain is that you have a system that you have to work within, and you don't get to be out of character for a little while.
Yeah, you have to build up enough points first.
Yeah, because you're gaming the system.
Yep.
So, if I'm not allowed to be out of character at first, I'm still gonna have to, neglect my duties, and be shitty at everything. So, I would go about that by trying to find better excuses, because the thing about Baby Boy Niehoi-sung is that he kind of just says, I don't wanna, and runs away.
Yeah. That's not a good way to solve your problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to justify it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, actually, I've got the tummy today. I need you to take me to the doctor, big brother, because I have the tummies.
I'm sorry, I'm on my period. I'm sorry, my ankle cramped.
I'm sorry, I have a case of the organs.
I have small lungs.
Yeah, I do have very small lungs.
Very small, water-filled lungs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm dying. So I think if, once I do that enough, I'll hopefully be able to unlock out of character.
And then just do whatever the fuck you want.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, I would try to prevent things that I know are going to happen, I wouldn't, in real life, I have a brother, he's younger than me. We've talked about my Jotaro-ass brother.
Yeah.
But I love him and I wouldn't want to see my brother die.
No.
Especially not of mad. So I would try to do whatever I could to make sure that didn't happen.
And since you know the underlying reason why it happened, you would be able to make some machinations to stop it.
Yeah, maybe try to put my foot down a little bit, see what I can do.
Because Leos have a manipulative streak.
It's true.
They do. I think
true.
you would be well suited to it. Luckily, you're not the kind of person who chooses to have a manipulative streak, so
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, I only use my manipulative side when I really want to get out of something. So.
Yeah.
But, which would work to my advantage in this case.
That's true.
So I would try to do that. I would maybe, I don't know, make ancient China's first pair of earplugs. I don't know.
Oh my god!
No, I would just, try, calm your boy down. See what I can do, just be there, like a good sib.
Yeah, and maybe things will work out a little better.
Yeah.
That way, possibly.
Yeah. And then,
the second character.
Well, the last thing I would do is marry Zhang Cheng. Anyway.
Yeah!
So.
It's politically advantageous.
Why don't I go?
Okay.
And we can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Alright. So, my first question for you, speaking of sect leader Rude Boy Sandu Shengsho Zhang Wenyin.
Yes.
What if you were him?
What if I was sect leader Rude Boy Sandu Shengsho Zhang Wenyin? Wow, you know what? First of all, if I woke up in his body, I would hope that I would get there soon enough to... I mean, in his situation, it's kind of completely out of his control what happens, and it's kind of, it's gonna happen no matter what. But I think that if I were in his body, I would be able to compartmentalize it a little better, and I think maybe that would make me more effective in, I can't admit to having any kind of, martial expertise or what the fuck ever.
I mean, you get it when you transmigrate, remember?
You kind of naturally adopt it.
You come with the skills.
Yeah, that's true, because he can still use his cultivation and shit in the beginning.
Yeah. So let's say, because one of the parts of this question is when. So let's say you become sect leader Rude Boy Sandu Shengsho Zhang Wenyin.
Yes.
After the Lotus Pier gets destroyed.
Okay.
But before the flashback time period ends.
I would find whatever form of therapy is available in fantasy ancient China and engage in it. And then I would continue to search for Wei Wuxian. I would attempt to be more open-minded about the demonic cultivation thing and try and see his side instead of being blinded by rage and revenge. Even though I know it would be difficult in that situation. It's technically it would technically be an outsider's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be a little bit easier for me to deal with that. And I think that things might not have been as volatile as they were in canon.
Yeah.
I think that I would do a good job. I personally think that I would do a really good job
It'd
being
be good.
Sec Leader Rude Boy Sandu Shangsho Zhang Wanyan.
Which is his full name.
The whole thing.
The whole ass thing. Would you be nicer to your nephew?
Of course I would be nicer to my nephew. Oh my god, I would be disgusting to Jin Liang.
You probably will have
shit.
Unlocked out of character by then, so...
Yes, I will have, because I'll have been a good boy up until then, a good angry boy, because I'm really good at being mad.
You are very good at being mad.
That's one of my worst traits, is I'm super good at being mad.
I love you regardless.
Oh,
I love you unconditionally.
Thank you. I love you so much. You're so sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah, I would be so kind to Jin Liang. Oh my god, I would absolutely pamper that child. I would be the one to have gotten him the dog.
Oh my god.
That would have been me.
That's your gift to him when he turns a month old.
Yes!
Baby gift.
And I also would have gotten 4 dogs immediately after I found out Wei Wuxian died. And I would not... Wow, there's one thing that I would not do, and here's some spoilers, but like this entire segment has kind of been spoilers, so
yeah.
Like if you know, you know. Like I say, whatever. But oh shit, yeah, after Wei Wuxian dies, I would not spend 13 years hunting down every single person who even is rumored to have been a demonic cultivator and torturing them to death because I'm looking for Wei Wuxian. That's fucking creepy. That's horrible. That was a terrible thing that he did, and I'm not gonna apologize for him for that, even if his intentions were technically some part of them were good. I can't do it.
What now?
Yes.
I guess we can talk about this when we get to the novel, but
yeah.
Do we know that he canonically actually did that, or were they just rumors that people were saying?
I don't remember.
So we'll find out. Maybe he didn't.
I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
Maybe he didn't. I don't think it said anything towards the rumors being true or not in the book, though.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We'll
when
find
we get
out.
to the novel, whenever that happens.
Yeah. Dabs. Dabbing on him.
Dabbing on him. So who's the other person that you would see for Roy to be?
I would want to see you transmigrated into Zhang Yanli.
Interesting. Okay.
I think you could make it work.
Alright. What point in time are we talking?
I think when the boys go to cloud recesses.
Okay.
Like the start of all of that.
Okay.
Just like the start of the story, you know?
Okay. So, I guess I gotta pretend to like a boy.
Yeah, that'd be the biggest challenge, I think.
Yeah, that's my getting out of, or accessing out of character mode challenge. How the fuck would I do that? Pretend he's fictional NMJ. And then I would let Wei Ying do his thing. I'd let him ruin the marriage for me.
Yes.
And then I would do the same, I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
He can do him, I'm gonna do me. And then eventually Wenxin can do me.
Yeah.
No, but I think
marry for political convenience.
Yeah, for political convenience.
Yeah.
I probably because I would have headed out of town, right, while the Lotus Pier is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
But I would know about that ahead of time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be there though, because I'm not a good cultivator.
True.
And also knowing just me, myself, Roy of the Roy, I'm a coward. So I wouldn't want to have anything to do with any of that.
Yeah.
So I'd probably do something to, like, I'd want to do something to, like, make sure everyone's, like, ready to fucking go. You know, when the shit jumps off. When the shit jumps off, what the fuck you gonna do?
When the shit jump off, what the fuck you gonna do?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. So I would, maybe I would just, like, did they have bombs? I would put a shitload of bombs on, like, my dad's boats before he goes off to, like, be divorce man.
Oh my god. They're probably, like, spiritual talismans that blow up, maybe.
It's spirit bombs.
Spirit bombs!
Charge the spirit bombs.
Yay!
Yeah, no, I would try to, maybe I would sit down with Dad and be like, hey, I know how mad you and Mom can get at each other. Please don't fucking leave.
Yeah.
No matter what. Just, go to the garage or something if you need to, or whatever the equivalent of the garage is, the stables, I guess. Your man cave in the stables. And hang out there, breathe it out, and then we'll be good, alright? I don't want you to leave the family, Dad.
Yeah.
And then it's on him. I will have done my part.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna feel any shit for, if he still decides to go be a divorce man, that's his prerogative.
It's not on you anymore.
It's his problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the other character that you thought of for me?
Take a fucking swing, babes.
Big Zaddy?
Yeah. All you gotta say is big and you know.
Oh, Zaddy, that'd be so much fun. Wow, that'd be a lot of fun. I'd get to personally put the back out of Jin Guangyao and Lan Shichen. Wow. I can blow out both of their backs personally. That is so cool. I would be so bad at being able to keep myself from chi deviating though.
Oh my god.
That'd be asking for disaster.
Ooh, yeah, your first challenge is to not die.
My first challenge is, again, as when I said when I was transmigrated into Zhangcheng, find a therapist. Yeah. First off, just give myself a cat. Be nicer to Niaming. Be nicer to Niaming Joy. I gotta be nicer to myself before I can be nicer to anybody else.
That's true.
Be nicer to my younger brother. Cherish him more. Encourage his artistic talents and abilities. And foster a better, healthier relationship with the only family that I have left.
Wow, I'm crying.
Yeah, maybe that would help me resist chi deviation.
Yeah, learn how to express affection in a healthy way.
Learn how to healthily express affection. Maybe get married a couple times. Who knows?
Maybe get married a couple times at once.
Yeah, a couple times at once, exactly. Get married for real, not just that fucking triad brother shit. Dual cultivation. You better fucking do it.
You know
it.
Triple cultivation.
Wow.
So, good shit. And then our last question. That was a good question.
It was a really good question. We spent 20 minutes on that question.
That was good as hell. It's the season finale. We can go as long as we want, baby.
It's a special time.
Hell yeah. So our last question, and this has been sitting in the inbox for a while, but I think, now's the time to ask it. This is from anonymous scout friend of the show.
Yeah.
Who asks, which character is most in need of a Snickers bar?
Oh.
After this episode, a Snickers cornetto, perhaps.
Lan Wangji.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is the most in need of a Snickers bar.
Baby
not
man.
only because a Snickers bar has been known to, if not temporarily cure depression, at least do it for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he is the major depression disorder boy.
He is the depression boy. He's definitely the depressed peanut butter boy end of the scale, while Wei Ying is, as we know, the definition of the manic Takis boy.
Yeah. So I will say, it's like a tier. Okay, so the first person.
The depressed peanut butter tier.
The depressed peanut butter, #1 gold peanut butter boy tier belongs to Lan Wangji. The two runners up who need a Snickers the most, Zhang Cheng and Wei Wuxian.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
The three underneath them, Jin Liang.
Yeah.
Lan Shichen.
Yeah.
Nie Hui Song.
Yeah.
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 And it just goes on from
there.
there.
It just goes down, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say that Lan Wangji.
Yeah, get one of those king size
snack
Snickers
on
bars.
a Snickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, snack on that's their motto, right?
I have no idea what their
catchphrase.
motto is.
Snack on a Snickers.
It's what the fuck is it?
Hungry, have a Snickers.
Yeah, hungry, why wait? It's hungry, why wait?
Hungry, why wait?
Yeah, I think.
Snickers.
Snickies.
For your pleasure.
For your life.
Snickers for your pleasure.
Snickers for your life.
Snickers for your life.
You kept saying snack into a Snickers, and I'm just thinking snap into a Slim Jim.
Snap into a Snickers?
No! Do you remember the fucking Slim Jim commercials where the Slim Jim man in the Slim Jim costume would burst through the background and be like, "Eat me"?
No!
Holy shit!
Oh my god! I think I was slightly too young for that.
Don't remind me!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Eat me!
Yeah, he would bust through and he would tell the audience to eat him.
Love me, feed me, don't leave me.
Shout out to Noisepace.xyz. host of the show, Matt GameCube Nintendo, for going to Garfield Eats, the location today. He garfed it.
He garfed it.
A national hero. International hero.
It really, it did something to me to see him standing by that 6-foot tall Garfield costumed man.
It just goes to show. Love him. Feed him. Don't leave him.
Don't leave him.
It
doesn't matter how shitty his pizza is.
That's what Lan Wangji said to Wei Wuxian in this episode.
Love me, feed me, don't leave me?
Yeah.
That's what Wei Wuxian says to Lan Wangji always.
That's true.
Haha,
yeah.
Their love! Alright, fucking...
So, I think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think that's about all we got.
That mountain do it. So, now we can just do the last little housekeeping bit. Wrap up. Thank you, as we said, to Noisepace.xyz for being our podcast network. Thank you to Matt GameCube Nintendo of the show, and of the network, for hosting all of the good shows on this network, such as Jerging It and Fear Baiting.
Picking up something good, and it's about these two peoples who go through the entire Radiohead discography and talk about Tom York.
Hell yeah.
And why he sounds like he's on the verge of tears all the time. Or at least I hope they'll answer that question. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thom Yorke.
Thom Yorke.
It's good.
I just heard Karma Police on the radio, this morning. And I was like, wow, this dude's got some problems. But, it's a good thing.
The lesson of Radiohead. Jesus. But yeah, thank you, Noisepace.xyz.
Yeah, thank you so much. There's so many cool podcasts on there.
Yeah. Thank you, Sec Leader Matt, for leading Noisepace.xyz sect.
Thank you so much. I'm constantly playing Song of Lucidity for you so you don't die of chi deviation.
Yeah.
This podcast is my Song of Lucidity to you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for the random notes that might make you chi deviate when I yell, but I can't help that. I'm sorry. I'm currently key smashing and crying.
I'm trying to remove it.
Once
again, I'm Roy. I am on Twitter at Semperfunny and also at Yeeling Hypebeast, which is my MDZS side blog, which is where I post my takes, which are good and correct.
And I'm Fallon, and I'm over on Twitter at America's Burden, and I'm also at my Donmei blog thing at Cool Purple Uncle. And if you would like to maybe support me in my New Mexico trip, which is not for pleasure at all, I will not be working during those 2 weeks, so maybe I will put up my Ko-fi link or something if you want to throw me $5 to help me survive out there so I don't have to depend completely on my mom, because it's already a pretty stressful situation.
Sheesh.
I'm not gonna go into it. Anyway, if you like what we do and you want to help me support myself, then I'll put up a link to that or something. Thank you. Sorry that was really long.
No, it's okay. At the very least, give Fallon some energy sword.
Yeah, send me some cool energy sword. Keep maybe one or two of your thoughts with me.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Send Fallon the flexing emoji.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not gonna be able to be on podcasts for a couple weeks, but that's how it is sometimes.
That's how it is sometimes. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Yeah.
You can find Pod Recesses, the podcast of podcasting is forbidden in the cloud recesses.
Yes.
At cloudrecessespod.tumblr.com. And on twitter.com/cloudrecess, you get one pod. We're on all your podcast apps, all the websites.
Everything your heart desires.
Yeah.
Really.
Do us a solid and rate, comment, and subscribe. You can also join our Discord. The link is in the description. It'll be good to hang out in there with us for the next couple of weeks because of the stuff we've got going on.
Yeah.
We don't want to lose contact with y'all. And I'll be sure to post any announcements about streams or any readings that I decide to do on the Discord, and it'll be good.
It will be extremely good to me.
It'll be very good to us.
It'll be good to everyone.
Yes. And, you know what we say at the end of every episode, especially this one, the season finale of the show?
Semper Bunny.
Semper goddamn bunny.
Semper goddamn bunny. Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.